Apex Legends Season 3 is out and actually contains a lot of really nice hidden secrets in the map and also in the gameplay that weren't immediately obvious upon dropping into World's Edge. So today we're going to go through 24 tips that will help you learn the new gameplay in Season 3 and also jump into climbing the rank charts to get Apex Predator. Number 1, crypto banners will show enemy squads within range of your drone while you're piloting. If you fly up to any of the banners in the map while you're in the crypto drone, it will tell you if any enemy squads are within range of your drone. This is actually exceptionally useful, and no matter what number shows up on this banner, you will learn a lot about whether squads are within the area or not. Number 2, trains restore new pillboxes every time they stop at a train station. This means that Sorting Factory and anywhere else that the train will park itself, when it does park, hidden pillboxes will pull out of the ground with brand new loot every time it stops. So if you're sitting at a train station and you're expecting the train to arrive, be sure to loot all these boxes before the train leaves, because when the train takes off, that loot will no longer be available. Number 3, you can actually stop the train yourself by going to the front of the train and hitting the button on the console. This will allow your teammates to catch up to you if not your whole squad was able to get onto the train as it was taking off, and will allow you to fight more around the train if you feel like there's a good engagement that could happen. The train will not be stopped forever. After a short period of time, it will start moving again. This is a nice little thing to help your teammates catch up if you are trying to loot the train. Number 4, golden armor now has the fast heal ability built into it as well, which means that if you shoot someone and you see the golden number appear, which means that they are currently holding golden armor, just know that they do have the ability to heal fast with either med or shield cells. So be very careful about not pushing those people if you damage them, because they'll be able to get their HP and shields back up very quickly. Number 5, this is an advanced tip, but against the Crypto Ultimate EMP, which deals 2 shield cells of damage when it goes off, it cannot damage your shields if you don't currently have shields. So a nice cool tip is that if you see the EMP about to hit you and you're not currently in a gunfight, you can drop your armor from your inventory when the EMP goes off and then put your armor back on after the EMP hits. It is a little bit risky if you feel like you're being pushed, but the Crypto is doing the EMP from distance, you can save yourself the 2 shield cells if you take off your armor before the EMP hits. Number 6, golden backpack now gives extra HP and shields to teammates that you revive. And this also works on a self-revive as well, so keep that in mind. It's actually pretty useful to put the golden backpack on anyone but Lifeline. If you have a Lifeline in your squad, they obviously do have the nice bonus revive, but if you put the golden backpack on someone else, you'll get a nice bonus to the revive, which is really useful if you feel like you're having long-range gunfights behind cover. Number 7, the Crypto drone can collect your teammates' banners remotely. So if you're playing Crypto and you feel like you have your teammates in a situation where they're being camped or their death boxes are being protected by the enemy, you can fly in with your drone, grab the banners, and then remote out of your drone and go respawn your teammates from a safe distance. This also includes if your teammates die in the death zone, instead of running out as Crypto and taking that damage, you can fly your drone out, grab their banner, and fly back in, or just cancel your drone, and you'll be able to revive your teammates without having to take any death zone damage yourself. Number 8, cargo bots change rarity of dropped loot. This is the rainbow disco ball you see flying in the sky. When the cargo bot gets destroyed, it will lock in whatever color it currently was and give you that rarity of loot on drop. So the best thing to do is to line up your sights on the cargo bot and wait for it to turn yellow, which means legendary, and shoot it down at that color to get the bonus amount of loot. Number 9, cargo bots also drop vault keys. Vaults are available all over the map of World's Edge and give you a lot of really, really good loot, mostly just defensive items like shields, backpacks, drop down shields, things like that. But the cargo bots drop the keys that will show you these vaults. It's also very easy to tell if a cargo bot will have a vault key on it, because the bot will have a red light on some of the cells, letting you know that it is carrying a vault key. So if you ever land in one of the areas that has a cargo bot and you see that red light on it, this signifies that it's carrying a vault key. You can shoot it down, get the vault key, and go find the vault to get lots of really good loot with your team. Number 10, cargo bots explode on impact and actually deal a lot of damage. It will almost take out all your shields or give you a good chunk of health damage if you don't have any shields. So be very careful about shooting a cargo bot that's flying towards you, because the bot will crash and explode and deal damage. Conversely, if you see an enemy standing near a drone that dropped that didn't explode, you can shoot the bot, make it explode, and deal damage to that enemy. It does a pretty significant amount of damage. Number 11, do your daily and weekly challenges if you want to keep up with the Battle Pass. Season 3 Battle Pass scales up quite a lot in experience as you go along, and if you're looking to get all the rewards this season, be sure you're doing your daily and weekly challenges, most importantly your daily challenges, because this is going to be the majority of the XP that you gain. Number 12, vaults appear on your map only if you're holding a key. If you do not have a key and you look at your map, you won't see any vault locations lit up. But if you are holding a vault key, it will give you a notification in chat letting you know that you have visibility of the vaults on your map. It will show a lock icon on your map letting you know that that vault is still locked and has not been opened, which also means that if you do not see a lock on that vault, it means that the vault has been opened, and then going there means the loot will probably not be available. Number 13, Bangalore smoke actually hides you from the reveal of Crypto drone. Bloodhound has the benefit of being able to scan through anything, but the Crypto drone does actually need line of sight to reveal. This includes going through glass windows or being behind a building. It doesn't scan through physical objects that it doesn't have line of sight for, and this includes Bangalore smoke. So if you see a Crypto drone coming your way, shoot down some Bangalore smoke and the Crypto drone will not be able to reveal you. Number 14, the Anvil Receiver add-on adds a ton of damage to the single shot for Flatline and R-301, effectively making them a strong mid to long range sniper carbine. This add-on is actually becoming one of my favorites in the game right now, and I'm starting to lean more towards the R-301 because it gives you a great flexibility to switch between auto fire when people are close up to you. You can full auto on them, and when they're mid to long range, you can switch to single shot, and if you have the Anvil Receiver, can take a lot of HP off people or even kill them almost as if you were shooting a longbow. It's very effective. Number 15, you no longer need golden armor to get full shield recovery on an execute. This makes executions that much more enticing when you're playing Apex Legends Season 3, because if you feel like you're safe enough to finish the whole execute animation, you don't need golden armor anymore to get the full shield recovery. It's worth it. Number 16, there is a post called Sniper Post above Skyhook that contains mostly sniper rifles, but will sometimes have carbines like R-301 or Hemlock, but it's a great place to drop if you don't see any other players there, because you'll quickly get a charged rifle or a scout, and you'll be able to use this and jump down into Skyhook with a good jump on the fight. And it also means that you'll have good range at the beginning of the drop as well. Number 17, the sorting facility has a ton of cargo bots and is probably the highest density of cargo bots in the game. But not only that, it is very close to 2 of the vault locations on the map. So dropping sorting facility, looking for a cargo bot that has the red light on it, shooting it down, and then getting the vault key and going to the vault is a very viable strategy that you can use to get you and your squad some really great loot right at the start of the match. Number 18, if you're looking for high action and high loot density like the Skull Town addicts in the game on the previous map, drop in Capital City and Sorting Facility. These are 2 of my favorite high action drop locations that will generally have a high density of loot and a high density of enemy players if you're looking for action. Number 19, if you're looking for safe drops in a ranked match, some of my favorites that work really well are Refinery, Geyser, and Tree. These 3 locations are generally at the edge of the map and give you good rotations once you've fully looted up with your squad. Usually will only be your squad or only one other squad in a ranked match, and will give you a very good start of the round. Number 20, the P2020 with Hammerpoint is incredibly powerful. You see what I did there? The Hammerpoint actually adds a significant amount of damage to the P2020 and will give you a really good damage output as a good side firearm. I've run matches where I was using a primary sniper rifle and an offhand P2020 with Hammerpoint, and you can actually clear out entire squads as if it were a R99 up close because the damage output is that high. So don't sleep on getting the Hammerpoint on the P2020. This gun is now very dangerous. Number 21, sniper rifles are more effective at long range in Season 3. If you missed this note in the update, it actually makes a big difference for long range sniping. Honestly, I feel like the high amount of mobility that you have in Apex and how the tournaments have been going for Apex Legends, the devs really wanted to add more long-range capability and make it a little bit less difficult to hit those shots from distance. So if you're using the charge rifle, that's obviously a very easy shot to hit. It is a instant fire straight shot. But conversely, if you're looking at the scout or the longbow or the triple take, the sniper bullets will grow in size over distance, making them a lot easier to hit. So make sure you're using and capitalizing on that long range damage. Number 22, characters now call out when a different squad flanks your team, so you know when you're being third party. So listen to the call outs of your character and the characters in your squad. They will usually say being fired on by a different squad or a different squad has arrived, things like this, and that will let you know that you're now fighting more than one squad and you can adjust your strategy accordingly. Number 23, when fighting on the train, run in the direction it is moving. This means land on the back of the train and fight forward, because if you're going in the same direction of the train, you will actually gain speed and move faster. Conversely, if you're going the opposite direction down the train, you will move a little bit slower. So for those of you that like fighting on the train, which is effectively World's Edge's version of the dropship, drop on the back of the train and work your way forward if you want to be a little bit harder to hit. Number 24, the same as the sniper rifle's shotgun bullet size has been increased in Season 3, making shotguns more reliable and deadly up close. This also coincides with the new double tap add-on you can get for the Eva that will make it very dangerous up close, so don't sleep on shotguns. This also, by the way, includes the Mozambique with the Hammerpoint add-on, can be very dangerous as well. I have a personal gripe and a chip on my shoulder over the Mozambique and how many times it's gotten me killed in previous seasons, but in Season 3, the Mozambique is actually pretty deadly, especially if you get that Hammerpoint, so don't sleep on shotguns outside the PK, the Peacekeeper in Season 3. They are very, very dangerous. And that does it for 24 tips for Season 3 in Apex Legends. If you liked the video, be sure to slam that like button and let me know if there's any tips that you thought of that didn't get included in this video down below in the comment section. I'll see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you in the next one.